Bernie Sanders recently outlined a simple strategy for beating Clinton in the New York primary. The polls have him down by double digits there, and his campaign tends to do worse in closed primaries like New York's. So does the Vermont senator have a chance? In a recent speech in Syracuse, Sanders explained that the plan is simple: get the largest voter turnout in New York's history. A week from today, there's going to be an enormously important Democratic primary in New York State. What we have found is we win when voter turnout is high, we lose when it is low. Next Tuesday, let us come out in large numbers. Let us have the highest voter turnout in Democratic primary history in New York. The polls show that Clinton is up by 13.8% according to Real Clear Politics. If Bernie Sanders is going to secure another upset, he has to bring out enough people from groups that usually don't bother to ruin the pollsters' predictions. The perfect example of how this works is Michigan. On March 8th, Bernie Sanders won the state's primary by a little over 1%, but the polls showed Clinton was ahead by double digits. The reason they were so wrong was because of turnout, according to the Washington Post. If Bernie Sanders wants to upset the pollsters like he did in Michigan, he'll need to bring out over 1 million more people from underrepresented groups, and there's a big obstacle in the way. Michigan was an open primary, meaning that voters not registered with the Democratic Party could participate. New York is a closed primary, forcing Bernie Sanders' independent supporters to register as Democrats to vote. That deadline already passed on March 25th. The New York Post reports that 5,792,497 Democrats managed to register before the deadline. For Bernie Sanders to double voter turnout, like in Michigan, he needs roughly 65% of them to show up April 19th. If Sanders succeeds, it will be a game changer. So will Bernie Sanders get another major upset on April 19th? Independent voters will have to wait on the sidelines and hope for the best.